Very well. Good evening, everyone. This is Jared the Jaunty, as he has been so affectionately titled by Dan. You are joining us for a one-shot again this week. Normally we run Rime of the Frost Maiden as our regular campaign, hosted by Jeremy. And he does a pretty top-notch job. It's all good. Obviously, tonight you're watching us on stream, but if you missed parts of this adventure or you want to start watching that from the beginning or see the other things that we've done, you can check us out on YouTube. If you would like some of our behind-the-scenes content or some of the modules that we've homebrewed, you can find those on our Patreon. We are also editing these episodes, condensing them down, so much fun, and publishing them as podcasts. And you can find them on YouTube and also on Spotify. Last week, actually, I started recording some novels using some of our roleplay accents that we feature here on stream. And it's been a lot of fun, and I've bought a pretty decent mic now, so I won't have to spend so long editing. So hopefully we'll get more of that kind of content up. Dan has recently requested War of the Worlds by Gloria. So that's going to be a whole journey. But anyway, without further ado, Jared, would you care to introduce your session?
Yes. So,
did anyone take proficiency with vehicles, or do we all just really fucking
I think
I got +4.
I chose sailor. I chose mercenary instead.
I chose
I'm basically going to say you do best not to cross us. Advantage. Yeah, that's a strong roll. With advantage, that is a 17. And she looks at him like that. Look at my picture.
That is good. He rolled shit. But that was for a wisdom. What's he gonna do?
I don't know.
He
make the right choice.
He's kind of like looking quite uncertain, and like the way he's roused his men, he's like they're just not really there. Like, and then he's just like fire, and then there's no fire. There's no guns going off.
Oh, return overboard.
And he's like, fire! And then he kind of like turns around in anger and sort of heads toward draws his sword, and he's about to go and lay into someone as an example.
How?
But he just
Oh, how close are we to their ship?
I'd say you're about 30 feet.
Can I just shoot him?
Can I just run and jump and as he starts to pull his sword out to turn on his crew and just take control of him?
Yeah, you can, but it's a bit far away. But
I'll use a rope. I'll turn to the Luxodon and I'll be like, fastball special. Yeet me.
He basically turns on his heel to do that, and he ends up slipping over and cracks the back of his head on the gunnel. And he lands on the floor, not moving, and then you can't see anything, and then you see a bunch of his crew kind of turning up to oh, you right, Captain? And he ain't moving.
Well, the problem that solves itself.
He dead.
Oh, okay, well, we've got to get...
Kicked his ass.
Okay, so this ship is staying here, and we're going on the bigger one. Correct, Lucy?
That's correct. Let's go.
Get over there, bitches.
You go over there. His crew are kind of really confused, dragging this guy's body to the infirmary or whatever. But he's already...
Wait.
Yeah.
Let me check. I might be able to revive him, and I will pretend to revive him.
100% steal everything off him.
Checking to steal everything off of his corpse.
Absolutely. You can do a sleight of hand to not get noticed, whereas you kind of join the fray of people kind of helping him along. But he's kind of Barbosa style, kind of facial features are already becoming really gaunt, and his corpse is kind of looking old and like an old man, and he's already starting to kind of like turn into a skeleton, like before your eyes.
Okay, that's
And
very
is-
weird. But I rolled a 16, and I'll say to the men, "Oh, it's no use. We cannot save him. He must be given to the sea."
So
After
I
I
don't have
loosened him.
any arcana. Could I roll a medicine?
Yep.
Let him finish.
Yeah, roll medicine or yeah. I was gonna say that that you managed to sleight of hand like a bunch of rings off his fingers that are now like turning into that come off really easily because they're just like bones starting to become just like bones, and the skin's kind of just, it's not like in a really horribly gross way, but it's kind of like mummifying in front of you.
That I would consider to be like a little bit odd though.
Oh, it's
With my 18 medicine, knowing, a regular corpse that I've seen plenty of in my time from whatever this is.
that it clearly circumnavigates the laws of nature and decomposition. Like what is going on here is yes, magical / like a curse.
Unnatural.
I see.
Perchance, gentlemen, have you recently come across some treasure in a cave? You realize that at nighttime you look a little bit worse for wear, and you find it very hard to die.
This guy didn't find it that hard to die, did he?
The crew kind of like looking among themselves, like murmuring, there's like, what does this mean for the rest of us?
It means that you're employed by me. Congratulations.
Or is that going to happen to us? We were with him.
Well, I don't know. I only just got here.
All right.
I didn't
You don't
negotiate
die.
the terms of your original contract. If you signed yourself up for weird voodoo stuff on the coast, or as part of any treasure takings, unfortunately, that is beyond the scope of my ability to provide you with any kind of occupational safety.
Captain,
Yes.
Captain, maybe give them a rousing speech about not dying.
Ah, yes. Today, men, we are going forth to set sail and tear from the bows a precious victory of ample cargo. I'm sure these takings will set you sure once you sail back into port. Well, you can ply yourself with much liquor, much ladies. Lads, if you want to. I don't care. I'm not really fussed that away. What say you?
Hey!
Stomp and shall die!
Oh, we just came back from shore.
She means later, Tiny. Wake up.
The lady who you'd previously spoken to, was like, this is not what I signed up for, but this is, I guess, the circumstances we find ourselves in. Where to, Captain, then?
We are chasing... What ship was it, guys? I forget.
We're
The
going
amazing
that way!
The amazing Primo, not associated with him.
But we must watch out for the captain, Jeff Belzebos. You must be careful.
Jeff Bezos.
Oh.
No, Jeff Belzebos.
Oh.
Amazon
Jeff
Blue
Beelzebub.
When it clicks. When it clicks.
I thought the captain's name was Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, right. I'm with you.
This woman approaches you and says, Captain, I am Arabella, the quartermaster to, well, I was quartermaster to Mr. Woodrow, but if you will, keep me in some kind of decent position on this ship. I can see her tended to correctly and run well and help out your noble band here.
Well, I don't know anything about seafaring, which personally, I don't know, but I watched some episodes of Black Flag, so I'll just go from there. What's thing then? Was she competent? Was she capable? Was she worthy of our vessel?
Right.
Huh?
Yeah, they like it.
Man has spoken. Mister.
I think it's you have spoken.
She says, "The ship you seek, we did see it go southwest with the Peregrine in chase.
The Peregrine.
Penguin.
The Peregrine
Oh my god.
belongs to the Grey Blood Brotherhood, and
Ah.
they were the ones that took chase of the Maison Primo. And they are, just disappearing over the horizon. Well, I can't see them anymore."
Oh, that's unfortunate.
She
So-
calls aloft to like one of the hands up in the tops, and it's like, "Can you see them anymore?" She's like, "They're hull down, Captain." Not Captain. Like, "Ma'am."
Hey, Lucy, do you reckon you can tell these clowns to like point the ship in that direction and just go like this, just row really fast and just go after it?
I don't.
Do they have oars?
I don't think we have oars.
All right.
I
I'll be like,
Go
Have
really
sails.
fast.
Charge! Unfurl the sails. Tilt
Mhm.
the starboard thing
Excellent.
aft.
Gang the hoist planks.
Man.
Man the hoist planks.
Flap the
Unfurl
tails.
the sea frigates.
Excellent. All of
Port
that.
starboard.
Trust me, I know what
Yes.
I'm doing.
I think I know more. So many hours have I listened to ships.
There's a Longest John's song that's essentially about that exact scenario.
Okay.
That's great.
All right. If I ask the first mate to essentially steer the wagon, would he be, or they, be
Yeah.
amenable to doing so?
Yeah,
Cool, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
bring you the horizon, she will.
Good.
Oh, bring the horizon. That's a good band.
So she,
Up the mizzen mast. Thank you, Adam.
yes. So you set sail. The crew buzz with the usual activity you're used to, setting courses, topsails, topgallants, and royals, and the newly fitted stunsails, which give her some
Good.
extra speed. A veritable cumulus cloud of billowing canvas pulls the burning rover, if that is what it's still called, across the
It's the
sparkling
third
sea
time.
at a respectable number of knots.
Nice.
This is like only fluid and stuff because I've actually written this down. I was just really excited today.
Good job.
Captain, might I petition you to change the name of this fine vessel?
Now, I have heard historically that that's kind of a bad luck. Is that a thing? When you change the name of a ship, is that bad luck or is it fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. Okay. I don't know. What would you petition it to be?
The shit kicker.
Not bad, not bad.
Ma'am, I vote for Tiny.
Well,
Tiny.
no, I was thinking something more nuanced. Something that
How about the get fucked?
calls back to our land lubbering heritage, and why don't we call it the Blazing Saddle?
Well, we are going on a mighty ride, aren't we?
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Yeehaw, cowboy. Well,
Well,
And
Captain, I left my horse at shore.
could be said on
you-
you time.
I'm just
We could
trying
charge
to
into victory. It would be fierce.
I'm
Arr.
trying to picture Tiny on a horse.
It doesn't
and
work.
It just
Doesn't
doesn't
work.
work.
I just walk with a horse.
I feel like AI could have a good go of making that image happen though.
It'd be like 8 legs. It'd be like some kind of spider creature.
Like the cr-
If anyone does that
like-
and posts it in Discord, I'll be super happy.
But perhaps the Blazing Saddle, we're setting out on a new adventure, blazing our way across the open ocean.
I like it. I like it. Well, if we survive, we shall christen her with a bottle of rum. Come back to port.
Well,
Don't waste
maybe
precious rum. Use the wine.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Tiny.
It's all the same.
Oranges, anyone? Oranges? I'll start throwing oranges to the party because I stocked up.
I just
Don't
keep
wanna get
catching them all
scurvy.
with my trunk.
All right. So you, what's it called now? The blazing saddle.
Apparently.
Blazing saddle.
The wind in her taut rigging sings an octave higher than you've ever heard before, and the whole vessel heels over starboard a few strakes. A torrent of white sea foam races down her leeward side, occasionally splashing over the gunwale when the blazing saddle crashes into the troughs of the steady but moderate swell.
Can I ask that Jared just continuously use that voice to describe ship stuff on like an adult-only channel?
Ooh. I could do the Orby Maturin series with the audiobooks.
No, because I don't want people spanking off to your voice while you're... You had this talk earlier where I was like, oh, look at this like crazy old smut I found. And then he was like, I don't want people spanking off to your voice. I was like, okay, that's fair. It goes both ways.
I didn't realize I was being particularly saucy.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, that was the whole overtone of what Dan was going on about.
Yeah.
Because your voice is spankable when you talk like that.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's gonna be a short.
This video is not for kids. This video is not for kids.
It has only been clipped.
All right. It's getting pretty late in the day as the blazing saddle is
Mounted?
mounting the waves and swelling with
Oh
my.
Woo! Fun.
Yes, the sails that you guys are chasing and just were visible over the horizon are getting closer and closer, but night is setting in as you travel further south, and it isn't, well, it is a fair while. It is probably gone for about 6.5 hours or something before it becomes essentially completely dark. There's a moon that's showing you most of the ocean, but it's really hard to make out the chase.
Is there any other
No other vessels apart from the ones that you've been leaving behind you at Port Sovereign. But what does aid you in this, in the darkness, is the stabs and shooting tongues of flame from the cannons up ahead, and it appears that the Peregrine is using its bow chasers to slow down an attack into the darkness. The fucking names. Amazon Primo.
So for those non-shipping clan folks, the bow chasers are the cannons that they have on the front of the ship.
The 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Captain, should we continue our pursuit, or should we? I mean, it is late.
Well, the ship will continue to the wind will keep sailing. So, even though, like, if we do not continue to give chase, that ship will perish. So we need to continue on. So I would suggest that in the intervening hours that you take all the rest that you can, because once we get close and battle occurs, there will be no rest for us.
All right.
You need to be ready.
Did you have anything to help speed us up?
No, nothing.
Oh, well. Why the fuck are you here?
No.
Okay,
What classes
Okay.
did we pick? Because I picked fighter. I don't have like.
I'm a rogue.
Okay, so a fighter, rogue,
Artificer.
artificer, and a barbarian. Okay, we are so fucked. Cool.
That's okay. I can pick up the cannon and use that as my rifle.
I mean, once we get within 120 feet, I've got something that can assist us to slow down the
Wait, what
enemy frigate.
size
yes,
cannons do we have?
What?
That was a question.
Sorry.
What
Yeah.
what size cannons do we have on this frigate?
Oh, I have a great idea.
You have.
I've got something I can use. If we were to make this ship much, much bigger, would it go much, much faster and really just piss them off something shocking?
Okay.
Yeah.
If the ship was bigger, would the ship go faster?
Potentially, I guess if the canvas size is, I guess it would scale with the drag of the ocean and then the more increased wind. I'll say yes, marginally.
Marginally.
We say yes a lot. Can you roll like an artificer check and we just ignore your reality and substitute our own?
Sure.
Hooray!
Ah, shit. But do you reckon even if it is really big, we get there in less than a minute?
No. Not less than a minute.
Then I will hold on to that trick for later.
Alright, so there's 12-pound cannons.
They're pretty big.
On the main gun deck, and then on the weather deck you have 32-pounder carronades, which are much shorter distance.
So what kind
What
of
about
distance?
the poop deck?
What was it, 16-pound cannons? 12-pound
The
cannons?
12-pounders?
Yeah, what's the distance on those?
You would be within gunshot range.
Alright, I say we start firing. Let's see.
Do we
We're
really
not
want to
there
know
yet.
that we're here? We don't know that we're chasing them just yet.
They know. They've
Oh,
got-
that's fine.
Are we within
Yeah,
range of any kind of attack right now? Like, or are we still hours away from that?
Cannons can shoot.
You recognize that at this rate, it will take. Let me get my autism table out.
So he doesn't say that as an insult. He's very spicy. Just for anyone watching.
It's going to be about half an hour.
Oh,
Okay. Once
It's
we're
just-
within
it's-
20 feet, 120 feet, I'm going to walk up to the front of the ship and I'm going to pull out my necklace with a few red beads on it.
If you set that ablaze and the ship is engulfed in fire, how are we going to get in there and retrieve the package that is in a wooden box?
No. This
Package
is
is
the
on
ship
the
that's
Primo.
so there. So the ship that we're that is in front of us is the one that's attacking the ship that we need to save. I'm going to burn the bad guys to get to the ship that we need to get to.
Don't we want that ship as well? We could use it.
Between
Expand our
ship
fleet.
each, yeah. I'm tiny.
It would be about a mile ahead.
I don't think the men would take kindly to you burning their booty.
No, it's just more to slow down the ship that's chasing the Amazon Primo.
Yes, I know, but both ships are booty.
Wait.
So-
Listen, when we get close enough, I'm just going to make this ship fuck off big, and all the cannons are going to do 15 times as much damage, because these things are going to be 24 pounds instead of 12 pounds each, alright?
Glorious.
So what
So
you're telling
hard.
me is
Magnificent.
what you're telling me is I have a necklace of things that I can't use and a can of worms that I also can't use.
I didn't say
You've given me things that I can't use.
if you're going to use it, please throw it at them first.
Oh, shit.
I would not use them to. I would never endanger you knowingly, Lucy. You know this about me. We've traveled many times together.
Are there instructions on the can of worms?
All
Full
right.
pin throw.
Yeah, exactly. The instructions is do not be near when you open it.
Look, it's a fun thing, so I'm just going to tell you what it is.
Can I roll a worm
It says
check?
it has it. No, it has it on the label.
Convenient. Oh, you didn't check the underside.
The tin can be opened as a bonus action on your turn at the beginning of your next turn. So bonus action to open it and then throw it. At the beginning of your next turn, it explodes, dealing 2d12 force damage, not fire. to any creature within 15 feet of the explosion. Additionally, innumerable living worms are ejected up to 60 feet from the point of detonation. The base of the tin is then a perpetual dimension rift that produces 1d6 worms per minute. This rift can be destroyed with the Dispel magic spell or not.
Or not.
Love it. Love it. I have. I mean, if we can get close to the ship, I can get onto it and then pull the plug on this thing and then get off it, and then we can continue on our merry way.
Can I start firing a cannon?
Yes.
Can I pick up the cannon?
And
shoulder it?
Oh, boof, boof.
They're like so the 12-pounder you have, so we'll say there's some bow chasers, 2 bow chasers of 12-pounders. You basically, because you've got like a long time to just like continually like keep firing at it. So can we roll 3 d12s?
3 d12s.
Yeah, and this is.
I can let Nick, because his father said he was going to do it.
Yeah, he's doing it. So.
Fire the cannon!
I'm firing. What the hell happened there? I said 3 times. 13.
This one.
10. 5.
All right. So.
That was a
What
28.
the hell? Why am I rolling something different? The hell?
Well, there was a 13, a 10, and a 5.
Yep, that's good.
Yeah. So 28.
All right. Sorry, everyone.
There needs to be. I saw a shift button.
Ah, yes. Here we go. All right. 1. It is. That's a good song. Black Flag. Your. Can I see the rolls again?
It was 28 total.
No.
So 13.
Yeah. So your 13. These are rolls to hit. This is a bit different. But your 10 and 13 hit. You see upon these impacts, you see a flash of like metal hitting metal and wood and a splintering and some lanterns within the rear of the ship. In its stern window gallery, and you have done
Able the rudder. Come on, rudder.
23 damage.
That's pretty good.
To
I will try
its
that.
stern.
Ah, take that.
Take that boat.
How far away is the ship now?
Cannon range.
Yeah, so it's less than a mile away, and it's getting closer and closer. So
Okay.
your shots will be getting more and more accurate. For reference, the ship that you're on, its like deck is 120 feet long. So you can kind of guess like that. You've got to be quite close, within like musket shot, effectively, to be like throwing or using your fireball. So you guys are going to get pretty close, and it won't be without some kind of resistance.
Well,
Hard. Give this cannon a go.
watch this shit. And I just reach down and touch the boat. I'm going to cast Enlarge on the boat.
Fuck yeah.
And that's not a creature thing. Like it doesn't have to be a creature.
No, I confirm that. The creature or an object.
Yeah,
An object, yeah.
that is, I guess, yeah. The boat, the ship, it grows in size to twice.
The target size doubles in all dimensions, including weapons, which deal an extra 1d4.
Oh, I'm just gonna double look damage.
Yeah, all that.
The people on the ship don't grow, but the ship itself and all of its attachment does.
How do I fire the cannon?
I can still reach it, man.
Just get tiny.
I would say you've only got like 1 cannon to work with, but can can you, Nick, roll another 3 d12s?
Right, and then
Why is that not playing on repeat? Why does it?
Oh, you need to like hit the little.
I did hit the little.
a 9, a 3, and a 6.
Oh. Plus the d4s? Or you're going to double it? You're going to double it, Joe.
Just gonna double it.
Oh, it doesn't repeat. It's not that kind of. Oh wait.
And can you roll one more d12?
That one.
So that's it. 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool. And then the damage is. Yep, you've completely battered in the stern of this ship, and there's flames starting to ignite.
Yeah.
The lanterns inside the rear cabin have
That'll keep them busy.
a number of things. You know that the stern of the ship is kind of like the best place to hit a ship. So one that's like running away isn't quite vulnerable. But you've stove that straight in, and it's slowed down. Catching up.
Drove his balls straight in to the butt of the ship.
Captain, are we boarding this ship? Take all of its worth.
Aye, we want to plunder the booty.
Uh-huh.
I'm all for plundering that booty. I will prepare myself. Prepare for boarding!
Prepare for boarding.
I'm just imagining Hard trying to board a ship, just like swinging backwards and forwards on a rope. Like, I've almost got it! I've almost got it! I've almost got it!
Nice.
All right. Yes. So
Can we like get the lookout to gaze upon yonder and see how many humanoid creatures there are on board that look like
yeah.
they're going to be combatants?
Who's up
Many.
high? Who's aloft?
I will start climbing to get ready to board this other ship to swing on ropes and stuff.
Can you roll a perception, please?
Perception! Please roll well.
I like different shots in the cannon.
There we go,
Sorry.
15 perception.
Yeah, so you can go different shots.
Oh yeah, you can load different shots. There's grape, there's canister
Cool.
shot, there's
If
heated
we get
shot.
close, can I load some? I'm gonna load some grape shots as soon as we get in range. I'm gonna fire it
Excellent.
right across the whole deck.
Yeah, you got the 32 pounders as well. So if you range up alongside them, do that. For the perception, so you can see that there's like in the along like the light, like the fencing, like the gunwale, I forget what the term is, but they've piled up a bunch of hammocks and stuff to create like a barrier, like kind of like sandbags, and you can see like a fair number of people. You're talking like 50-ish or something people just like crawling over the deck. They're like look like they're ready to repel orders.
If I am I close enough to shout out to them to talk to them, or
Not gonna really matter when I shoot this grape shot straight across the whole deck.
Not really. It's pretty like you're up high, the wind's in your face. It's not still pretty like reasonably far. I'd say like we're about like I don't know, like 500 feet away.
okay. I was like, there's about 50 of them. Tiny. Oh, I like your idea, Tiny.
Hold action.
Yeah, no, and you can see that they've from the battering in the stern that they've taken there, they've slowed down heaps, and you're essentially coming up on them. They've got marines, or like the equivalent of firing muskets and stuff into your. No, not yet. Actually, yeah. Everyone roll initiative.
Do we want to
Sick.
take a break once we roll initiative?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
There is cannot add initiative to tracker. No token is currently selected.
I've started the combat.
Oh, okay.
So I've got Tiny in
Already got
here.
one.
I've got his
I got
initiative.
9.
Cool.
9.
Are you not assigned to your token?
I don't have a token on.
I'm the only character here. I noticed.
Well, otherwise, I can just mark it down.
Just gonna pop you on.
Oh, use dragon. That's fun.
Yeah. So I've got 4 characters.
Aren't
So
we swimming?
doing tennis.
Oh, good.
Is that
Yeah,
Oh,
my
Ooh,
I'll
Abby.
roll again. I had 26, but I'm gonna roll again.
Oh, I can add it in, like, because we should be able to manually do it, shouldn't we?
Why isn't it adding other guys?
I don't know.
I can see Tiny and hard.
All right. Well, why don't we maybe take like 5 or whatever for
Let's
like,
have a break and prepare.
Yeah.
and
for
we can
battle.
fix the combat thing.
I forgot
And
that
then-
like humans need like breaks.
I'm not.
All right, we're back in a few minutes, folks. See you soon.
Bye. That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for our next adventure. You can always find us on YouTube, on social media, Facebook, Twitter, what have you. We're also on Twitch. We stream 8:30 p.m. ASCT on Twitch. Make sure to follow us, like, share, subscribe, all the fun stuff. But otherwise, we'll see you next time here on YouTube for whatever we're doing.